Hi folks, this is George Adventure here. This is Randy. I am the George Adventure. I live in Georgia and I like adventure, all kinds. Whether it's hunting or fishing or backpacking or whatever. Kayak fishing, turkey hunting, camping, wood carving, whatever. That's what I like to do. So I'm gonna do just a knife talk, but it's gonna be, a couple different things. But first thing I wanted to talk about, and I've done one video on this kangaroo. On this Zen Kudo, a kangaroo. I got a kangaroo, by the way, but on this Zen Kudo, I got this knife a couple weeks ago, and I've been carrying it. I've done 2 turkey hunts with it. Carried it with me. Well, actually 3 days turkey hunting. I've carried it with me, and I've carried it in this plastic sheath. Of course, it's got a hole. You can use it as a neck knife if you want to, but I've been carrying it in this, and which, I like this holster. I had to do a little modification to get it to come out, but otherwise there's nothing wrong with this holster. But me liking scout draw holsters, so I do leather work. I do all kind of leather work, and I do these notebooks, these little pocket notebooks, and I just started this one. I do different scout draw holsters, and I do wallets, little minimalist wallets. I do a variety of things. I do the big journals. I do the EDC pocket organizers. Do Zippo lighter holders, just whatever. So I wanted to do a scout draw holster, so I just kind of got down here yesterday for a little while and just kind of, cut me one out. Didn't really have really much of a plan, but this is what I came up with. This is a scout draw. Yeah, and it's green. It's as green as it can be, which I like it. I like the green. Sometimes I like to do the green stuff. And I actually sewed it with some orange thread. I was going to show you the thread. Where is my thread? So I did it with the orange thread. Here it is. I'm sorry. So I did it with this orange thread right here, and I've got some thicker thread, but I actually double stitched it. I double stitched it around, and then I stitched the corners right here, stitched the top of it, and I double stitched the little belt loop. The reason I double stitch it, because it's a knife sheath, and you're carrying it, and it's gonna get a little more harder use than a lot of leather things. And I also put these brass buttons on here, and I also put a little lanyard hole right here, and that way if I want to carry it as a neck knife I can, or I can put a lanyard on it. So I'm probably gonna put a lanyard on it, but I wet formed it. You can see this right here. That's kind of what you got to do with that with a scout draw holster, because you don't want it to come out, but I carried it. I did this sheath yesterday, so I carried it all day today, and I'm a contractor, so I carried it, and it's really been a nice carry. It's a nice way to carry it, and it's real flat. You can see how flat it is. And I think the orange thread goes good with the G10 handle. And I'll tell you folks, this knife, I think this may become my favorite even more than the Azula. I love this thing right here. But I'm probably going to carry this thing with a neck knife, with a neck holster. I'll probably use this in my kayak because it's plastic. But as far as an everyday carry, man, I tell you, you can't beat it for an everyday carry. It just carries so good you don't even know you got it on your side. So, you know, and you can see the extra stitching I put on right here. You can see the extra stitching. You can see it here. I did some extra stitching at the bottom. I did double stitching all the way. And I put on each corner, I put some, then I put it up top here. And the buttons give it, the brass buttons give it some strength too, but I just wanted to give it a little extra strength, you know, for the long haul. So I think it turned out pretty good. Lanyard hole, if I want a lanyard in it, or if I want to carry it around my neck, that's what I'll do. But great scout host for this great knife. Try one of these knives, man. This is a Zen Kudo with an Essie. I tell you, so far, man, I really dig this thing. So with that, I'm gonna get to another thing here. I was at Cabela's maybe about a year ago, and I found this. It's called a Work Sharp. It's outdoor sharpeners. This is really mainly for your, like a EDC bag, or in your pocket, or even on your key ring. But it's got you know, it's got a metal coarse side, then it's got the little white stone for the fine sharpening. But one of the reasons I like this thing is, like you see this bench made here. It's got little screws here. It's got little screws all over it. It's got a screw head here. All this stuff has got this type of a bit, Thorx bit. Even the little bitty screws, and the pocket clips the same way. So what I liked about this, when I saw it, I thought, man, it's got the little Thorx heads to it, a little Thorx screwdriver to it. And what it does, not only does it sharpen your knife, but you can see this little hole right here. You just snap this in like that. So now you got a little wrench, and you can, like, I can tighten this up or loosen it up. I can make this blade, you know, however I want to, you know, however loose I want it to be, you know, open, you know, or I can tighten it up. I can tighten this up, the axis lock, I can tighten that up. I can change the bit, the little Thorx bit, and put this smaller size in there, and I can take it, and these little screws right here, you can take it and you can see if they need tightening. Snug them down. Every now and then you need to check it, snug it. You know, these are all tightened because I tightened it today. But I had a friend of mine that wanted to see it. He bought him a Kershaw. It's got the little screws, so he's gonna get him one. But I thought this would be the coolest thing to just keep in your bag, you know. And I keep it in my little EDC bag that I carry back and forth to work with me. And it's also got some sharpeners on it. So what you do, you see these little indentions right here that's got some jimping. You just hold it like this, and you got your angle, and you just sharpen it. It's a quick sharpener. And I got another one of these, but it's longer, and I'm gonna do a video on it. But it's just a nice little quick sharpener. You know, if you do 5 on one side, do 5 on the other. And it's just a good quick way to get you an edge. And even people that backpack and hike, you need a way to put a little sharpening on your knife, whatever you choose to do it. Then you go to the fine side. Two per side. I'm gonna do. There we go. So I'm gonna do that, and boom. which this thing's already sharp, but it puts a nice little touch on it. So it's just a good, I think this is a good piece of gear that'll be worth the money, and it wasn't very much. I think it was 14 bucks, something like that. And you can order them offline. You can go to Cabela's. I'm sure a lot of knife places have them. I would think Knife Center or Blade HQ would probably have them too. So great little addition to your knife collection, or those of you that carry knives. You know, it's a great little addition to it. So, and as far as sharpening goes, you know, you need to have you a good strop. You know, need to have a strop. You just make the knife even sharper putting a good strop to it. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Stroke, strop, who knows. But it's just like the old school barbers used to do with their straight razors when they was gonna shave you. They'd use that leather strop hanging on their chair. Same principle. And basically it just polishes the blade and gets any of the little rough pieces of metal off from sharpening, and that thing, buddy, is sharp. So if you got a EDC knife like this Benchmade or whatever that's got the little screws in it, get you one of these. You won't regret it. These are great to have. So try this Zen Kudo. Like I said, it's a fantastic knife. You can wear it on your belt. It comes with this sheath. But I kind of like the Scout Draw holster myself. Good to carry. Good way to carry it. So anyway, I've got one more knife. Like I said, this is going to be a little knife talk. I got a new Sodbuster. Got this one in the other day, and I carry a Sodbuster every day. Every single day I carry a Sodbuster. But I'm gonna put this one up because I'm trying to collect all the Sodbusters, as many as I can out there. And I'll probably give this one, or give them to my grandson. My grandson will be 7 in July, so I guess when he turns 16, I'm probably gonna give him these case knives. I got a bunch of case knives. I got a few of them, a couple of them I'll probably give my stepson too, but love these Sodbusters. You know, I don't know how many of you carry a Sodbuster, but you can see it's a great carry knife, EDC knife. It's got that skinning blade, and I love this bomb shield. And this is the saw cut handle, bone handle. It is the amber bone saw cut jig, amber bone saw cut jig, and it's got a great shield. I love the different shields Case has. I've got the one I carry in my pocket. I actually started carrying a yellow handle Sodbuster, and I have it in my safe, which I'm gonna break it back out eventually. But I've been carrying this one for a while because I love the Arrowhead case logo on it, case shield. I love the Arrowhead. That's one of my favorite shields. But there's a skinning blade. These are just great knives, man. The way they feel in your hand, I love them. My uncle and dad carried them when I was young, the old black handle ones. But so I carry this thing in here just like that. So great knife, love it. I love to collect them. I love to collect a case knife. You know, a case Sodbuster. I've got a lot of case knives. I used to be in the collectors club. I need to get back in it, but anyway, that's the knife talk for today. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, if you're looking into knives, I've told you before, my top 3 brands are as far as the sheath knife, fixed blade will be an Essie, and they make some great ones. They make them all the way from the Kangaroo all the way up to the 6, all the way, everything in between. I've got a Nazula, I've got a 3, I've got a 6. Like I said, I think this is going to end up being my favorite of all time. I love this thing. Can't wait to take it kayak fishing. So, get you one of these and you'll be good to go. So anyway, that's the knife talk for today. George Adventure. Y'all have a great week. Be safe out there and just get up every morning. Thank God for the day you got, for your breath you got, and treat somebody good, help somebody out, and have a safe week. And if you like this video, hit a like, hit the bell, and I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and leave comments. I appreciate the comments. And God bless you, and y'all have a great week.